One day it's all going to catch up to you, were the words my lieutenant once spoke to me. The reasoning behind his words was another typical situation which best defines the person that I am. We're at the conclusion of an extravagant training exercise. It was winding down into its final process of judging and grading. All the VIPs were present, and all my peers were running around frantically trying to make their final preparations to run through their last lane. As I sat there just looking at them running around, my lieutenant walked up to me and asked me what planning I was planning on doing for this last training exercise. I stoically looked up to him, curled my fingers, rattled my hand back and forth, said, "No planning, sir, just going to roll the dice." As far back as I can remember, I've always been a fly by the seat of my pants, roll the dice kind of guy. Never placing much thought or deliberate thought into my decision-making process. I always just acted on whatever I was doing at the time, not weighing on the pros and cons of a decision, just deciding to either do or not to do. Many have asked if I use this dynamic decision-making process in my more serious decisions, and I can honestly say yes. During my freshman year of high school, I was walking down the hallway, saw a flyer for tryouts for the football team. I looked at it, pondered it for a second, and decided, why not? Later that week, I went to the tryouts and found myself on the varsity team. Another important decision that I had to make was one afternoon I was walking downtown and I passed the local Army recruiter's office. Now, I had never been much of a flag waver or any type of die-hard American patriot, but as I passed by the office, I thought, why not go in and see what the recruiter had to say to me? 2 weeks later, I was in basic training. Even my decision to go back to school, I just happened to be driving back from an appointment when I passed the on-post education center. Thought to myself, why not? So I turned around, pulled in the parking lot, went to see the counselor, and later that day I registered for college courses. Now it can be said that this is a reckless and irresponsible way to make my decisions, but hey, this is me. I've been very successful in my ventures using this decision-making process with a very little amount of failure. And yes, maybe one day it will all catch up to me, but until then, I'll keep rolling the dice.